This is Henos Sport bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping a foot on the what? On the next. We keeping a foot on the what? On the next. And the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. Henos Sport told you guys that Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers were going to refute the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic got exposed. It doesn't matter if he had 38 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. This guy's a pedestrian on the defensive end. Henos Sport keeps telling you guys, but y'all not paying attention or y'all not listening. And people are sitting here saying, well, you know, Henos Sport, you don't know what you're talking about. Every prediction, especially when it comes to basketball, every prediction that Henos Sport has outlined for you guys, it's been come to fruition. We have to look at the Los Angeles Clippers and we have to look at the Dallas Mavericks. What is the distinction here? What is the delineation here? What is the division here? It's Kawhi Leonard. There's levels to this basketball stuff. I knew the Clippers were going to beat them. I had it predicted at 6. I predicted already it was going to be a 6-game series because I know that the Dallas Mavericks were going to give you some exploits that was going to push the series. But ultimately, the Clippers are going to win this series because they have Kawhi Leonard. There's levels. It's like peeling the layers of the onion here, man. Kawhi Leonard has levels and he has layers to his game. And he wasn't playing at the highest because he knows when to turn it on and turn it off. The great ones know when to do this. Let me say it again. He knows when to turn it on and turn it off. The great ones know when to do this. Look who signed and sealed and delivered the game like UPS. Kawhi Leonard. Look who closed it out. Kawhi Leonard. See, y'all got to give credit where credit is due. Kawhi Leonard is that dude, y'all. When we sit here and we look at basketball, we have to judge these things at the highest levels. And when we're judging at the highest levels, we have to ask ourselves the underlying undercurrent issue here, the hot pocket button here, the hot pocket topic here. And what is that? What does Kawhi Leonard represent to you as a basketball player? Well, it's very simple. Kawhi Leonard is the claw because he puts the clampers on you. Because he knows how to take his game to the next gear. We're talking about a 2-time NBA champion and a 2-time Finals MVP. Let me say it again. A 2-time NBA champion and a 2-time Finals MVP. So what did you guys expect? That Luka Doncic, who never went far into the playoffs, who never been to the playoffs, and then at the same time was going to play against a guy who's already proven himself at the highest levels, he was going to debunk him? See, this is the problem with folks that follow this prisoner of the moment fiasco nonsense. They allow themselves to be Rudy Poor Plum brains. They allow themselves to be classic dotes and troglodytes. They allow themselves to be ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. You can't allow your zip code where you live to determine and overtake your right sense of basketball mind. I get it. Y'all from Dallas, so y'all gonna rep everything Dallas. I'm not telling you not to change your fanship. Be a fan to whoever. But also be realistic. You know there's levels to this stuff. You know the Clippers are just a better team. And you know this is Kawhi Leonard. See, lest y'all forget. Lest Kawhi had to remind y'all asses. Let me say it again. Lest y'all forget. Lest Kawhi had to remind y'all asses. And boy, did Kawhi Leonard come, show up, show out, and remind your asses that he is the claw. And there's a reason why he's on another level. I done told you guys. In this era right here, it's Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard that's going to dominate. Let me say it again. It's Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard that's going to dominate. They run roughshod of basketball. Every prediction so far that Henos Sport has outlined has been happening. Los Angeles Lakers and the Portland Trailblazers. Well, Henos Sport told you what the outcome was going to be like. Henos Sport told you that Damian Lillard was a star and all-star level player, but he wasn't a superstar. What's been happening? Henos Sport told you when the chickens come to roost, the Los Angeles Clippers were going to debunk the Dallas Mavericks. What has been happening with that? The chickens have come to roost with that. You see? Do you guys see a pattern here? Do you guys see something that keeps trickling? Do you guys see something that keeps manifesting itself? Do you guys see something that keeps happening here? What keeps happening is when Henos Sport locks in Henos Sport seer mode and give you guys a prediction, all Henos Sport is left to say is, and the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. The bottom line is this. Kawhi Leonard is that dude. He is the claw. And he's going to put the clampers down on teams like this. Because they're not on his level. They can't see him. And what you also realize that Henos Sport was telling you guys and keeping the foot on the what? On the next. And keeping the foot on the what? On the next. That Luka Doncic is a swooped up James Harden, i.e. a Tony Romo or Zab Judah of basketball, meaning he's a front runner. He's giving you all these exploits offensively, but when it matters the most, he disappears. Let me say it again. When it matters the most, he disappears. Luka Doncic, get your defense game up. Because if you don't get your defense game up, you will never belong in the upper echelon of the NBA pantheon of greatness. This is Hinos the Sport. Checking out.